Hey YouTube, by the Dippin' Audible here. Today we're going to be starting a new series where we're going to go in depth and review these different projects on the CROSKULL ecosystem. Today we're going to go into detail with CROSKULL. I'm going to give you guys my honest, brutal review about this project, and basically nothing in here is financial advice. This is just my opinion and my thought process on if this is a good buy, if it's sustainable, and we'll go into all the details about the project. Okay, so CROSKULL is a collection of 6,666 profile picture NFTs. The artwork, in my opinion, is it's okay. It's good enough. I do like some of the traits. I like the evolved ones are actually a little bit nicer, have more detail. But I do like, some of these traits. They're gonna go really awesome. I have a couple myself. Not that I would ever rock it as a profile picture, but this is, in my opinion, a good OG project on the CROSKULL system with a solid team, right? So looking at the roadmap they sold out in 5 hours. Then they went ahead and airdropped everybody, or not everybody, but it was a completely luck thing. But basically they airdropped the red and the blue potions, which if you have both, you can get a purple potion, and then you can evolve your CROSKULL and get an Evo skull, which has a supply of 333. They're all unique one of ones. Basically the point of having one of these NFTs is you can stake it in their game on their site and get a grave token. If you have an evolved skull, you can get up to 9 per day. You just have to claim them. They have the marketplace, which is through Ambitious Bay. They also had already started the egg thing, so the eggs that have already hatched. Basically, if you hatch an egg, you get a pet, and you were only able to buy that with the grave token. It looks like what's to come is we'll be having the Rue token come out. I think they already have the lottery. And then they're going to be releasing the lab pets, which has already came out, and Evo that came out too. We have a DAO coming out as well. Airdrop founder pets, that's awesome. They're going to be releasing a profile and CROSKULL social media page, something similar to like Facebook or that kind of thing, Reddit. It looks like they have an alien obelisk. That looks pretty sweet. I'm not too sure what that is. I'm assuming it's probably going to be another NFT or pet type situation. Then we have future missions coming, as well as release of dungeon and clans. I'm assuming that's probably going to be their game. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. And this is their site. Basically, this is where you stake your grave and the LP. You can buy the skulls and the potions through their marketplace. You check your skull potions in the stories here. The adventures, where you basically stake your NFT and you earn grave and souls during the adventures, which is awesome. Here you can purchase an egg. Obviously they have already sold out and hatched those, and this is where you participate in the raffle. So it's pretty awesome website, in my opinion. It has a lot of features in here, a lot of things to keep you busy and occupied. Looking at the ecosystem here and their NFT projects that they released, this was an airdrop. This as the CROSKULL pet that you get from evolving these eggs, which you were able to basically buy for free. If you had a CROSKULL and you were just staking it, you would get the grave tokens. And the purple one is what you would get if you mix two of these, and this is what you would need to get an evolved skull. So currently the floor price is about close to 3,000, and if I remember correctly, the mint price was 200 CRO, so it's done really well. Can't have no complaints about that. Even the airdrop, the potions, those have gone up pretty drastically. So that's awesome. I remember when they were first out, they're around 3,000 CRO. Now they're up to 11,000. That's awesome. The pets currently 2,500. That's not bad, you guys, especially for something that you got basically for free. And then if you evolve it into a CROSKULL pet, it's a bit of a lower floor, but it is what it is. The Evo skull has about 20,000 CRO floor price, which is not bad, right? Personally, I probably would keep the purple potion, but that's just because it has a higher floor price, right? So it just what brings more value, or what would you get holding more value? And in my opinion, you're gonna get more value out of holding the CROSKULL potion. As more of these, less of these become available, the price should shoot up. Now the grave token has pretty much dipped significantly. It's only at 28 cents now. I sold most of mine at around 70 and 50 range. So that is, everything's going down right now, so it's just part of the part of the market right now. But basically, if you hold a Crow Skull, once the adventure is live, you get one of these per day, so 28 cents. Not much right at this price, but it was up towards $1 earlier in the year. It's not bad, right? Just for holding a profile picture to get these for free, that's not bad. At sustainable, I don't know how sustainable it's going to be unless the team continues to deposit money in here, because what's probably going to happen is people are getting these tokens for free and they're just dumping them immediately. There's no real reason to buy one at the current moment, but I'm sure once the game comes out, they'll give you some reason to buy. Looking at the CROSKULL supply, they have 736 holders. That's great. For only 6,666, 736. That's not bad. It looks like this is a contract, but it does hold 1,583 CROSKULLs. I assume that's probably because they're staking. I haven't looked too much into detail into that, but it looks like the top holders have around 348, and those are the big whales. Then a couple of them hold above 100, right? So it's pretty spread out, in my opinion. I do like that it's not just super top heavy as far as the whales, although we could have a few whales basically with the majority in the staking pool. So we'll see. It's kind of like you can't really go off of these numbers alone, but that's not bad for only 348 for the top holder. That's not bad, So you're looking at their Twitter page, they have almost 15k followers. That's great, you guys. They're really active on Twitter, so that's great to see. You can see here they're also good partners with the Vicious Bay, which is the lead marketplace. And here it shows that they minted for 200, currently at about close to 3,000 Crow. The art for the pets, I'm gonna say I'm not a big fan of the art for the Crow pets. In my opinion, it's not something that looks that great, but the evil ones, the evil skulls, I do like these. These are a lot more detailed and just look pretty awesome, in my opinion, compared to the regular CROSKULLs, right? The community is pretty strong. You constantly, if you're on Twitter, or especially Chronos Twitter, you constantly see these people shouting out CROSKULL and just giving them love. So they do have a pretty strong community, in my opinion. They are working on launching season 2 for the staking, which is great, and we're all waiting for that. Looking at the team, they do have a pretty strong team as well. They have multiple people under the team. They all have they're not docs. They all have their own side, little Twitter name that they use here. Dr. Jaiko, I believe, is the main person on the team. And you can see here they have marketing manager, graphic design, community mod. My one issue with this is that they don't have a really big artist on the team, so that's just something separate though. The community seems really strong and positive, you guys. I do like that. To have a positive community here, and basically everyone's showing love to each other and talking about the project and what's next. Overall, I'd probably give this a solid 8 out of 10 if we're rating NFTs. 7.5, 8. I think long term this project will continue to deliver. They have raised a ton of money, and on top of that, they're also not just looking to cash grab everything. Basically, by every NFT, it's not just going to be a cash grab. So they are giving people airdrops, and basically providing you with free NFTs that go up in value as well. As we can see by this, if people got these for free, they made some nice bank just by holding their CROSKULL. So I think this is a good buy. I'm not saying buy at this price. Maybe wait for it to dip a little bit. But if you're going to be holding this project long term, or if you're currently holding this project, I think you're probably not even looking to sell right now, right? I know I have a few, and I'm not really looking to sell. I did take profit on the purple potion that I had a while ago. I sold it for over 20,000, and I'm still holding my Crow pets. I have the CROSKULL, and no plans to sell, to be honest with you guys. I do like the community. The sell volume is freaking high. They have 5,000, over 5 million in volume, and you can see here that people are buying almost daily. So, and they're buying it for over 3,000 Crow. So this community is strong, and they're continuing to build, and they're bringing in more people into the Cross ecosystem, and they're just strengthening their community day by day. So I think this is a good project to look at. If you haven't gotten any NFTs on the Chronos ecosystem, I feel pretty safe buying this one, you guys. And if you guys like this type of content, feel free to leave me a comment, a like, tell me what you guys think. I can go ahead and review another project. If you guys want to leave a name in the comments, we'll go ahead and take a look. Me personally, I've been in the Chronos ecosystems since I think last year when it first opened up. But I've been in this for a while. It's a bunch of projects that I hold, a bunch of these OG projects. Ambitions Bay is probably one I'll review next, so we can go over Mad Meerkat, you guys. But yeah, just leave in the comments what you guys want me to review. You guys have a great one. Goodbye. Peace and love.